How to make an origami bird. First you'll need an A4 piece of paper like this. Then you'll need a pair of scissors. First of all, take the corner of the A4 piece of paper and fold it over. Then take the pair of scissors and cut the rectangle off. Okay, we do not need that. Okay, then unfold it. Then you'll see like a diamond shape. Take the corner and fold it in like this. And do the same on the other side. Then it looks like that. Then go to the top and take the tip and fold it over. Like this. Then you go to the bottom and for the tip and you fold it and then you fold it back. Then you go to the top and you fold it and you leave it. Then you try fold it over. This is the hardest part for the bird. So do the best as I can. Not the best in the world, but there guys, you have your not so neat origami bird.
Advantage of the A4 is that it's thicker, which if you're actually going to throw these things might be a little better. It gives it some more weight to keep straight line. In fact, these are the thickest. The the two sheet origami paper models are a little less thick, and the one sheet models are actually very thin. I don't think this would fly very well. Anyways, let's get started. Let's go over how to do these. So you're going to begin with 2 sheets of paper. And color choice is up to you, of course. You might pick complementary colors, you might not, doesn't matter. So let's begin. Take your first sheet of paper and face the white side up, and then fold it in half. Okay. And I'm going to crease that line. I'm just going to use the back of my fingernail to crease these lines. Alright, then fold that again. And once again, I'm going to make sure to give that a good crease. Now I want to pause for a moment here, and I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but you notice I am not exact here. And that doesn't matter. I know some people stress out about being exact. Sometimes that's important. For the more complex models, that becomes important. But for simpler models, don't worry, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we have a rectangle here, and we want to do the same thing with the other piece of paper. So I am going to take a few minutes to try to line up, but at the same time, I'm not going to worry if I'm slightly off. Okay, so we have two rectangles. Now you might see some videos where people, instead of folding it twice, they actually fold both flaps to the inside. Really, that doesn't matter too much. The only advantage of doing that is you completely hide the white color. But again, I don't think it matters that much. So this is one less fold by doing it this way. Might as well. So anyways, we have two rectangles here. Now let me pause for a moment. Let me get another sheet of paper. Now if you want to do the one sheet model, or the simple one sheet model, not chair maze, the only thing different you have to do is you're going to form these two triangles by folding this in half and then ripping it down the middle. And then you're going to fold each of the two pieces in half. So you can see you're going to end up with two triangles, or two rectangles, excuse me, just like this. The only difference is they will be thinner and they will only be one color. Okay, so if you want to do the one sheet model, that's the only difference. So anyways, next we're going to fold both of these in half. And fold in half again. Okay. Now once again, let's pause for a moment here. Now remember I showed you that you can make models that are the same on both sides or that are different on both sides. And this is the step where you decide. If I want them different on both sides, then I am going to fold both of these papers exactly the same from here on. On the other hand, if I want them different on both sides, I am going to fold these opposite. Now I'll show you what I mean. Let's fold one of them first. I'm going to fold the right side up along this, so we have the middle crease. Fold the right side up along that middle crease, and the left side down, or twist it and right side up again. Okay, now again, if I want different sides, I'm going to fold this exactly the same way. If, on the other hand, I want the same sides, I'm going to fold this exactly opposite, like this. Okay, let's actually fold it the same way right now. So once again, let's fold right up, left down. Let's crease both of these. Now you're going to turn the model over, and you're going to fold both of the corners in. So in and in. And once again, you can see I'm far from exact here, but that's okay. Really don't worry too much about it. If, when you finish, you're unhappy with how exact some of the folds turned out, well, that's okay, just do it again. You'll get more practice that way. Origami paper is cheap enough. Well, outside Japan it's a little more expensive. Here it's very, very cheap. But even in America, it's not that bad. Okay, now once again I'm going to do the same thing for this side, or for this piece. Fold the corners in. Let's crease those. And then do this. Okay, so this is what I have. I have two identical pieces here. And once again, had I folded one differently, these would be the exact opposite. So you see what happens if I am combining for different sides. I'm going to combine this way. If I'm combining to make the sides the same, I will be combining this way. And I'll show you what I mean. First, let's combine this one. So again, we have the exact same. And let's combine it like this. Fold this flap down. Fold this flap down. Put this in there. And then just try to tuck this under. And there we go. The single side model. Now I happen to have with me two folds that I did differently. So you see these are the exact opposite. And once again, the only thing I did differently was at the step where I have the rectangle, I am going to fold them exactly opposite. So this one went right side up, left side down, and this one I'm going the opposite. And then everything else is the same. Fold the corners in and fold it in on itself. Now combining this one is a little more tricky. I'm going to combine them like this. And it's actually a little tougher, but it's still not bad. And again, just kind of tuck these in. You can figure it out. You can see how they go. Tuck them into each other. Now the last piece is actually the hard one. Tucking it into this pocket, you have to kind of work it a little bit. Still not bad, but it's not as easy as the single side ones. So anyways, kind of work it in there. And there you go, the double-sided model. Now this is how you can make the shuriken from origami paper. I will do a different video where I show you how to make it from from US letter paper. That'll be a different video. And I will give some links in the video notes for some other people making these, and for the more complicated model I told you about from Jeremy Schaefer. Anyways, here you are. Thank you for watching.